Good evening and warm welcome to the State of Business on Now Television. I'm Chamal Fernando. Let's have a look at the headlines. Primary dealers play a major role in fundraising, central bank governor says. Israel delegation visits the Export Development Board. Now the news in detail. Governor of Central Bank of Sri Lanka, Dr. Nandalal Veerasinghe, said that the purchase of treasury bills above the policy interest rates last week was in order to avoid conflict between the monetary and fiscal policy. Dr. Nandalal Veerasinghe said this at a media briefing held at the Central Bank premises recently.
Our weekly bill auctions are determined by the government cash flow requirements. That's independently determined, irrespective of what are the monetary action. This is what is necessary not to have any conflict and influence between monetary policy and fiscal policy. So if we are to make a decision, government cash flow operations, and postpone their cash flow operation anticipating monetary policy decision, I think that's a conflict. That's a market manipulation, using that inside information to give benefit to only one party in the market. And government will have to make a decision. Instead of raising this amount, they can say, okay, please, public demand, they can ask public demand, raise something later, if they can postpone or default or postpone some maturities. Those are two independent decisions. This is why we ensure on Wednesdays, before monetary policy decision is taken by the monetary board, that's why the phase 1 and phase 2 both close before that decision, just to prevent any kind of decisions influencing the market participants' knowledge and information. And this is the right, proper, governed, open, transparent, and the process. Even for the future, rates can come down. Everyone knows that inflation rates will come down. Can the government postpone their treasury bill requirements on a weekly basis, thinking that rates will come down? It has already coming down from the 33% to yesterday 14%. Would the government be able to postpone, expecting 33% would come down, not even 14%? That's the two independent decisions. That's how it should be. That's why there's no conflict between fiscal policy and monetary policy.
Governor Nandalal Veerasinghe also explained these primary delays play a crucial role in raising money for the government and therefore it is impractical to eliminate them from the process.
What's the role of the primary dealers? Primary dealers' role is to perform the intermediary function. They are the ones who brings in all the investors and make them invest and distribute this thing among the investors. So for this system to run, for government to be able to roll over or raise funds from the primary dealers is a necessary agents in this business. You need to have a primary dealer business, sustain, continue. And obviously they are not holding much. It's also they are intermediate function, like a bank, you collect deposits and invest somewhere. They collect from the investors, invest in the private auction, and then distribute. They are, I'm sure by regulation, they can't build their position in their books. They can't do. That's not their role. It's not primary dealers are the investors. It's the insurance companies, banks, everyone else. Only the non-primary dealer market participant is the APF, because given the size, we are given them access, direct access, without a primary dealer. Everyone else, even ETF, call funds, everyone, should come through a primary dealer to make the investment. So we need essential primary deal operations to have this operation smoothly. They are the intermediary function. And this argument that, the government can extract much more and make a significant contribution is again an unrealistic, false assumption.
Prime Minister Dinesh Gunawardena said the speedy implementation of the official language policy would enhance cohesion in Sri Lanka and urged all relevant parties to take effective steps in this regard. The Prime Minister said this addressing the Symposium of National Languages Equality Advancement Project in Colombo yesterday.
Overcoming the communication barriers also help for speedy economic development and ensuring uniformity in development. That in turn helps to reduce poverty and improve economic and social equality. Sinhala and Tamil-speaking women and men throughout Sri Lanka, working with the government of Sri Lanka and the private sector and civil society organizations, the project has worked towards strengthening gender-sensitive bilingual communication skills of the public servants. as you mentioned, would be once again able to work with the government, Ministry of Public Administration, the Language Commission, with the assistance of the Canadian government in order for us to increase the awareness of languages, diversity, language rights, increase the ability of the citizen to communicate in the official languages. May I take this opportunity to thank the Government of Canada for generous assistance provided to this project, which has helped Sri Lanka to speedily implement the official languages policy.
Stay tuned. We will return after this commercial break.
IWS Aviation.
Welcome back. An official delegation from Israel met with Export Development Board officials to explore avenues to promote economic cooperation between Israel and Sri Lanka. The meeting between the two parties took place in the EDB premises recently. The delegation was represented by the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Israel Economic Affairs Division, Head of Bureau, Ophir Kariv, and the Embassy of Israel in India First Secretary, Hagar Spirio Thal. During the discussion, views were exchanged on exploring mechanisms to exchange bilateral trade between the two countries. Valuable insights were shared on the trade opportunities available in Israel and possible trade promotional events that could be organized. The EDB senior officials expressed the intention to conduct sector-specific webinars as well as inward and outward B2B missions in partnership with Israel authorities. The EDB directors also provided an overview of the sector and market-wise capabilities of the Sri Lankan export sector to the visiting Israel representatives. The representatives from Israel highlighted the opportunities for collaboration between the two countries in sectors such as health tech, biotech, and agrotech. EDB Chairman Dr. Kingsley Bernard and several directors together with senior EDB officials took part in the meeting. The Chamber of Young Lankan Entrepreneurs presented a proposal aimed at laying the groundwork for stable policies and attracting quality investments. The proposals was handed over to Member of Parliament Madhura Vithanage to convey it with the necessary channels of Parliament in Colombo recently. MP Madhura Vithanage is the chairman of the Select Committee of Parliament to enhance the rank in the Ease of Doing Business Index. The proposal focuses on key areas of concern and offers innovative solutions to overcome challenges and drive long-term prosperity. MP Vithanage said a program will be formulated within the next 3 months to solve the problems of business in the country. The MP said that the government is taking necessary steps to resolve the situation and will present the proposal to Parliament. The proposal advocates the formulation of high-level subcommittees comprising political and domain experts. Leveraging the expertise of diverse professionals, COIL seeks to forge a path towards a more efficient and effective government structure. It acknowledges the positive economic conditions in the country, but emphasizes the importance of addressing the loss of credibility resulting from defaulting on obligations. Additionally, the proposal stressed the need to revisit existing laws with a particular focus on dispute resolution and accountability. A Sri Lankan delegation visited ProPac Asia, a prestigious international trade exhibition renowned for showcasing the latest advancement in packaging technology and solutions. ProPac Asia 2023 was held in Thailand on the 17th of last month. This highly anticipated event showcased the latest advancement in processing and packaging technologies from around the world. The Sri Lanka Export Development Board, in collaboration with the Sri Lanka Embassy in Thailand, facilitated the visit of 6 Sri Lankan companies. The program aimed at enhancing economic cooperation and partnership between the two countries. Additionally, a productive meeting with the Federation of Thai Industries was held to explore collaboration opportunities. Productive meetings were also held with the Thai International Freight Forwarders Association to discuss logistic practices and explore cooperation opportunities. This visit provided a platform for networking, knowledge exchange, and potential collaborations with international exhibitors and industry experts. The participating companies bore the total cost of participation themselves this year. Stay tuned for the stock update. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on mixed notes today. The all-share price index gained 4.56 points to close at 10,315.81 and the S&P SL20 dropped 0.46 points to close at 3,003.50. The turnover was 2.6 billion rupees and over 131 million shares were traded. Up next are Forex rates. That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe our channel on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook. Take care.